Johnny Zych hosts this month's People Like Us segment, where he'll talk with the currently reigning monarchs, their most imperial majesties of the Imperial Royal Lion Monarchy of San Jose. As the royal leaders of the charitable organization, the 39th Emperor and Empress will tell us how they still manage to have fun while doing good for the community. It sounds like Johnny gets to have all the fun this month.
It does. Welcome to this segment where we honor the diversity of people in our community, people like us. Joining us today are their most Imperial Majesties, Emperor 39, Casey Jones, and Empress 39, Miss Mona Lot Moore. So it's nice to have the Imperial Court here.
Yes.
What can you tell me about the Imperial Court, some of the activities that are coming up? And
history-wise, we are one of the longest-running nonprofit organizations, obviously going on for 39 years, going into our 40th year this March, as well as holding our events, which one will be coming up this Saturday, the February 13th, our King and Queen of Bloody Hearts pageant at the Billy DeFrank Center.
And we usually try to do at least one event that raises money for our community on a monthly basis, so one event a month.
Yes, one large event, and then any other way to make money, because a dollar that we make is more than we woke up with. So.
Okay. And you do fundraisers for charities?
Yes.
Various charities. And how do you decide which charities you...
Well, we have our staple, which the organization has constantly supported, like the Billy DeFrank Community Center, the Neely Christie Living Center, but also per the monarchs for the year, if they have something that's close to them, as long as you're a nonprofit, we can donate to that organization. This year, one of the ones I'd wanted to do was the San Jose chapter of the USO.
And as one was dear to my heart was the San Jose Walk for AIDS as well, so it was something that I felt that was very clear in my heart, that I had so many family members that had passed away from the disease itself, that I wanted to support them as well.
Does ever a charity contact you and say, would you do a fundraiser for us? Or
they have. This reign, we've had a few that have, can you help me out with this, that, and the other? And I have no problem. Again, as long as you're a nonprofit and willing to work with us, we'll put in some labor and make it as big an event as we possibly can to raise money for anybody else that might need it.
One of our annual events that we do also every year is the annual Pride pageant, which we basically represent two people come out from the community, and it sounds like gay pride pageant that we represent the organization as well.
There was a very large event where most of the courts came together and did an event for the Matthew Shepard Foundation?
Yes, what it was per a proclamation through Nicole the Great, who's kind of the big ringleader for us, because we are one chapter of a larger organization. We are part of the International Court System. So we've got chapters throughout the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Wow. And for the month of October, some courts did it before and a little bit after, we raised money for the Matthew Shepard Fund. When Judy Shepard was going on her tour throughout, and with all the courts, they were able to raise about almost $95,000 with all the courts added together.
Is there like an international event that you all come to, or?
There's a certain coronation that is a big end of the year ceremony for each and every city. So there's different ones. The one that's going to be coming up very soon is the 45-year anniversary of San Francisco. So we're celebrating year 39. They're going on 49 at the end of February. So they're the mother court of it all. So 45 years for themselves.
So San Francisco's the original?
Yeah.
Yes, San Francisco was the original. Like Casey said, coronation is the stepping down of the current reignings and the election or announcement of election for the people that were running. Each court has a coronation, so anybody is more than welcome to go. If I'd wanted to go to the ones in New York, Casey's gone to Texas this year. We both went to Vegas.
And I hear that that you are two of the youngest court members?
Technically, because we run over Santa Clara County is our playing field, if you will. So we are the youngest elected monarchs of Santa Clara County for our organization.
Wow.
So that was pretty fun for us, because we've been together, partnered, imperially married, if you will, for the past 3 years.
Okay.
So we've started out as court jester and a lady-in-waiting, and now we've made it to the ringleaders of the IRLM.
So there's an entire hierarchy of
Yes.
There's always different, stepping stones to get to where you are, and then, it gets there, you're like, wow.
Okay.
We laugh to this day about how we were like, oh, well, we were just at the bottom of the food chain, and now we're, at the top of the food chain, running this organization. out of the
Yes.
backyard, you know.
It's a whole, there's titles. We run off of a court system. Emperor and Empress, our right hand and left hand, man and woman. It's our Imperial Crown Prince, Duchesses. I mean, you can make up titles, so which is always fun.
Yes.
Just because people that want a non-working title, but still want to play.
And so if somebody wants to go and join in, they would just contact them?
I would just say that just show up at an event and just say, what can I do?
Yes.
That's how we did it, you know?
Like the IRLM.webs.com, which is our website. So they can look at that and contact us through there.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. That's all the time we have today.
Okay. Thanks
And
for
I'll
having
see
us.
you around. Yes.